Hello everyone, welcome back to our new podcast video. Today we are going to talk about the effects of social media on our lives. How is it affecting it? With real talks, so just be relaxed and listen it carefully. If you are listening it, that means you are doing something good for your life. So let us start the conversation. There's a strange silence in the air sometimes. Not the peaceful kind, but the kind that makes you realize something is missing, a disconnection. Not from the internet, but from ourselves. Every morning we wake up to a screen. The sun barely rises before we're blinded by the glow of our phones. Hundreds of notifications, countless messages, likes, comments, DMS stories, posts, and yet, in the middle of all this noise, we feel empty. How did it get to this point? When did life become more about posting moments instead of living them? Let me tell you a story, a true reflection of our times. The story of Rohan. Rohan was just like any of us. In fact, he was the kind of guy people looked up to. Confident, energetic, full of ideas. He loved playing guitar, writing songs, spending time outdoors, and dreaming about making music that could touch lives. But then, it started small, like it always does. He downloaded a few social media apps to promote his music. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. At first it felt exciting. He could reach people across the world with just a few clicks. He started posting, getting followers, comments, a growing audience. But slowly, something shifted. Rohan began checking his phone constantly. He started obsessing over likes, over what time to post, over how to look, what hashtags to use. He'd delete a post if it didn't perform well in the first hour. He began spending hours scrolling, comparing himself to other musicians, influencers, creators. He told himself it was research, but deep down, he knew it was insecurity. He no longer wrote songs unless they were trending. He no longer played guitar unless it was being recorded. Every moment had to be shared, curated, polished. One night, his friends came over, laughing and calling his name. But Rohan stayed in his room. He was editing a video for the 5th time, trying to get it just right. The sound of real voices outside his door didn't matter anymore. Only the virtual applause. Months passed. His creativity dried up. His sleep pattern vanished. He started feeling anxious, irritable, depressed. And yet, he couldn't stop scrolling. Rohan didn't just lose time, he lost himself. And here's the scariest part. He's not alone. There are millions of Rohans out there. You might even be one of them. And if you're not careful, you could become one. Let's be honest, social media isn't just taking up time, it's taking up space in our minds. Let's talk about what it's really doing to us. First is mental health crisis. Depression and anxiety are at an all-time high. And the connection to social media is undeniable. We are constantly exposed to unrealistic expectations, perfect faces, perfect lives, perfect relationships. But what we see is not reality. It's a filtered version of life, crafted to impress, not to express. And when we compare our messy, imperfect reality to that illusion, we feel broken, behind, inadequate. Even worse, the algorithm feeds our insecurities. The more you engage with content that makes you feel bad, the more it shows up. Second thing that we do, we compare ourselves. I mean to say that when you buy a new phone and suddenly your friend's upgrade makes yours look outdated, you're proud of your job until someone posts about the startup raising millions. You feel good about your body until a perfectly lit fitness reel makes you question everything. This constant comparison isn't helping us grow. It's shrinking our confidence. It's blinding us from our own progress. It's making us forget that real life isn't a competition. Third is, we drain our most of the time on social media. We spend hours scrolling and we don't even realize it. A few minutes turn into an hour. A short break becomes an entire afternoon. We say we're just relaxing, but the truth is, we're addicted. The dopamine hits from notifications have rewired our brain. Social media gives us just enough pleasure to keep us hooked, but never enough to feel fulfilled. Fourth is your disrupted sleep and focus. Blue light delays melatonin. Late night scrolling leads to shallow sleep, and the first thing we do when we wake up, open our phones, we don't even allow our minds to breathe and focus. It's vanishing. We can't read a full page of a book without checking our phones. We interrupt deep work for shallow updates and then wonder why we feel mentally exhausted by noon. And the last one is loss of real connection. Social media promise to connect us, but look around. People sit at dinner tables staring at screens instead of faces. Children are handed iPads instead of conversations. Friends text instead of talking. The likes are going up, but loneliness is too, because humans weren't meant for constant digital stimulation. We were meant for eye contact, for touch, for real laughter, not emojis. Thanks for watching. I hope today's video gave you something to think about. In a world full of noise and endless scrolling, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is pause, breathe, and disconnect to reconnect with yourself. If this video inspired you to take a break, even for a few minutes, then you're already on the right path. Remember, your peace of mind matters more than any post or notification. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more content like this. And before you go, let me know in the comments, what's one small change you're going to make to detox your mind today? Until next time, stay mindful, stay present, and take care of yourself.